Okie dokie. So, here we are today. We're going to be making a Game Awards bingo. I suppose, for argument's sake, I should probably put this up here, shouldn't I? Perfect. Okie dokie. So, we're gonna start with all the funnies, all the crazy bullshit, all of the usual kind of shit that you're gonna get in these. Some will be images, some will just be text. So, like, for example, the very first one is going to be... So, this is virtually a given every single year. So, I'm going to put this up there because it never seems to fail. And it always fucking seems to happen. So we're going to start by putting this up. I haven't pre-scripted this. I haven't put any thought into it before this. We're just kind of making the video and going with it as I think things up. So this could be long, this could be short. We're going to have to see. Okay, so what do I think are some givens? So everyone's saying there's quite good likelihood. Can I find an image that doesn't make me cringe for this, though? I don't think I can. Let's just put... What do I gotta do? Okay, let's just use this as an example. Okay. We're gonna use you. Wide Jill. And Wide Jill, you're gonna go right there. And on top of Wide Jill, we're gonna get the number 9. Because every fan-made image of Resident Evil 9 looks really cringe, so I'm not gonna use it. But there's a lot of talk of Resident Evil 9 happening. It seems very likely, so I think this is pretty much a given, but obviously we don't know until we get there. So these two are what we're going to start with. What do I think, what else do we think is going to be on this Game Awards? I think it's pretty much a given that we're going to get another trailer for this. I feel like that's a given, so we'll throw it there. We don't want too many givens overlapping each other, but that's definitely going to have a new trailer, I would think. Let's see. What else is a given? Oh, I know exactly what to put. Because I think, for the stupid, stupid reasons, this is definitely going to happen. You're also too big for my thing. So you're going to go down here. And that's not even cropped properly. Whatever, I don't care. I'm lazy. Okay, and because people might not know straight away, if this actually happens, which I think is unfortunately extremely likely, I am going to be very tilted, to say the least. Because unfortunately, I think there's a great chance of this happening. And it really, really should not happen. Like, just end of conversation. It's fucking not a fighting game, but you know what's gonna do it. I can't get any text that's gonna match this, so I'm just gonna put it there. You can understand what that is. It's definitely gonna happen, and I think it's stupid, but, you know, here we are. Okie dokie, what else? We can get all of the free slots out of the way first. Usually starting with free slots is a pretty easy... Jesus Christ, Mr. Kajumbo, you're fucking huge. We'll put it in a row that we've not got yet, because again, I believe this is a given, because it's Jeff Keighley, and Jeff Keighley cannot go a day in his life without showing Mr. Kajumbo, which I'm not complaining about, because Mr. Kajumbo is very based. However, it is virtually a given at this point. And if we're going, speaking of given Game Awards appearances, we might as well knock 2 out at the same time. Because you know Reggie's gonna be there. Is it cursed to put them in the same one? I think we put them in the same one. I think we put them in the same row. Okay, so this is what we're starting with so far. So, what do I think in terms of announcements? Because ultimately I don't really care about the awards. This is the only real award one I'm putting on there. Because it's going to happen, and it's stupid, and it does not deserve to happen. But, you know, That's fine. So let's see. What else is Jeff Keighley got on the cooking table for us? Let's see. This one's going to be a text entry, I think. We also need to change the color. Can I make this fit? Am I going to have to change my text size and then lose my consistency? I think I am. No, I will not. Perfect. Right, I feel like this is a given. We're getting to that stage of just weird, stupid shit appearing on the stage, so we're going to put that on there. What else? What else? What are some hopeful things? I'll put this on there, even though I don't personally believe in it. But you know what people are like, so I will actually put this on here. Because for some reason people think this is going to happen when it's absolutely not. But do you know what? Fuck it. I will entertain those people. This isn't just my list. I'm going to kind of put hopeful things on there, things I want to see, things that I think I'm going to see that I don't want to see. We're just going to keep on running through it. So, Switch 2, really unlikely, but fuck it. We'll say it's happening, just for the funny. There's no real big Nintendo thing that I can really think of, because we don't have Smash anymore, and Smash was always the big Game Awards thing, so maybe there's a world where this happens, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, I think this is also another good one. So for this one, we will call this... This is basically going to be... Someone's speech is blatantly cut short. If it's noticeable that someone seems like all of a sudden they're not, you know, if they cut their sentences short or all of a sudden they're talking and talking and then all of a sudden it just comes to an end, I think it's pretty obvious that that's what's happening. So hopefully they don't do this bullshit, because the Game Awards should be about the awards and not the game announcements, but you know, Jeff Keighley likes money, so here we are. Okie dokie, what else can I put on this list? It's hard. I've been out of kind of the loop with games lately just because there's a lot of slop that keeps coming out and it's kind of getting a bit boring. So, oh, what the fuck is his name? Is it this guy? Is this guy? Fuck it. We're gonna go back to guest appearances for a moment, because I feel like we need some super free slots. I think it would be absolutely cursed to put all three of them in a line, but I feel like I kind of want to. And then maybe I'll put like impossibilities surrounding them, so that this isn't like an absolutely free column. I think if I make these two something funky, that'll be interesting, because I think those three are basically a given at this point. I guess I don't just want to put From Software's logo up there. And Miyazaki said he's done with Elden Ring. So, because it's cheating to just put FromSoft on there. I want to kind of... Okay, let's do this. I know there was talk not that long ago that Elden Ring was going to become a franchise. So I'm going to put a bet about something Elden Ring, but not video game related. Could be a TV series, a movie, could be a fucking board game. A book, maybe? I don't know. I bet you it could be a book, could be a movie. We'll just have to see. But they said that they want to make Elden Ring an expanded universe. Probably because they've got George R.R. Martin on board. So they think that they can use that to make extra money. But let's put that on there, and we'll see what happens. What else can I do? Let's do this one, because we know that this one won't be actually sincere at all. It'll just be kind of a generic, oh, what's happening in the video game industry, not so good, blah blah blah. So we'll slap that on there. I think that is pretty free. let's go for some wild picks. What are some wild picks that I want? Okay, I've got a good one. Let's put this on here. This is going to be one of my first hopeful impossible ones. That's a massive Silent Hill 1 cover. And because it's an impossibility, I need to put it down into this row. So, let's say, for that slot, I'm going to say Bloober Team announces a Silent Hill 1 remake. Because obviously the reception to 2 was very, very good. And I know a lot of people say, well, they should go on and remake 3 now, but those people aren't very smart, and they don't realize that Silent Hill 1 has to come before 3, because they're literally linked, as opposed to 2 being separate. So, let's say, in fact, we'll make it a little clearer. Let me go get Bloober's logo. This might not be as easy as I thought. Does this have a background? Oh, shit, it does. Okay, I'll just stick this in the corner, then. Right, there you go. Yeah, good enough. You get the point. Okay. What else can we put on here? It's hard, because honestly, usually I find it quite easy to fill these out, but I don't, the games industry is in just such a weird spot lately, that this is actually getting more difficult year on year, which I think is weird. What do I want to put? What do I want to put? This is a classic. We have this one every year because they managed to somehow surprise me. Optimistic picks. Optimistic picks. Like I said, I don't want to just put From Software on there. And I guess, this covers it, but surely they're also working on a different game at this point. And they revealed Elden Ring fucking 10 billion years early. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just put new FromSoft IP. New FromSoft IP. Do I think this is the right spot for it? Do I believe that this is unlikely? I don't believe that they're not working on one. Because they're definitely working on a new game. What it is another question. So it's not an impossibility. So maybe we'll move that. Where do I want this? There, perhaps? Yeah, let's put it there. Okay. What else? What else do you have in store for us, Mr. Keeley? This is actually a lot tougher than I thought. I thought I would just kind of be able to load this up and just wing it to the end like usual, but maybe a bit of planning would have been a good idea. But you know what? Fuck it. We're just we're making an offhand video just for the fun of it, just to look back at in a few years, like everything else on this channel. Okay, let's start putting some wishful. Let's start putting some wishful things on here. Let's make this list a little bit more interesting. This is never going to happen, and I was speaking to someone about it literally earlier today, but man, would it be awesome if we got a new Mega Man X game. In fact, this is going to be what goes down here. I don't think it's ever going to happen, and it would be extremely cool if it did happen, but it's not going to happen, so we'll finish our first row with Mega Man X. What else do I think is crazy on there? There could be another Nintendo remake. So I suppose the question is, if I turn and look to my game shelf, what the hell else could they remake? We've had Thousand Year Door. We've had Super Mario RPG. We had a new Mario and Luigi game. Do you know what is missing? I know what's missing from the Switch's lineup. Let's add this. This could absolutely be a filler game. I can absolutely see this being a filler game for the year. Or early next year. Because Nintendo's just in that phase of banging out remakes or easy games whilst they're working on the Switch too. So Mario Baseball is something we actually do not have yet. And if you think about it, we have every single Mario sports game on the Switch so far, but we don't have a Mario Baseball yet. And we haven't had a new Mario Baseball since the fucking Wii, which is crazy. So I will say I don't really think that's something that they'll announce at the Game Awards, if I'm being completely honest. So it's a bit of a stretch to put it on there, but we need things to fill it out with, so let's just go with that. What else can we put? What else can we put? I mean, maybe I need to put something alongside, because if the Switch 2 does get announced, there's going to be a game. So if there's going to be a game alongside the Switch 2, let's go with this. So these are two very, very unlikely picks. So I'm going to put them... Let's put it here so that we throw a big... Do I want to put it there? Where do I want to put this? There, maybe? Yeah, let's put that there for now. I think Mario Kart is probably what they'll end up showing. If we're going to get a new IP, like, let's be real. Because again, they're not just going to announce the Switch 2. And, I mean, this will count. It doesn't have to be a separate trailer, but, like, if there is a Switch 2 trailer and in the trailer you see a new Mario Kart, that will count. It's like when they announced the new Mario game, Mario Odyssey, way back when the Switch was shown. So, okay, we have 7 spots left. And we're running low on ideas, so what the fuck are we going to put on here? What else? What's a given? Come on, rack my brain a little bit. I can put something on here that I would like to see. Whether I feel like they're going to actually be here is another question, but let's do it. I think this would be good. I would like to see another Blue Point Games remake. That would be quite good, I think. We'll put it on this row so that we can make it so that if we get those two, it's not free. So we'll put Blue Point on there because I'm sure they're cooking up more remakes like they always do because they're good at it. So Blue Point can go on there. There's not going to be a new Sonic game. There's not going to be a new Mario game. I don't really think there's going to be a new Call of Duty game announced because the new one's still so fresh and the new one's doing really well, but then also I'm not in touch with Call of Duty. Okay, let's add... Let's throw this in there because it's basically a guarantee. Just some sports game that no one cares about except for the fucking weirdos that buy Madden every single year. So we got sports. And we need to fill in 5 more gaps. What am I thinking? Is Keanu Reeves going to be on stage? Probably not. I think that's too much of a meme at this point. I want to get this finished. I don't want to kind of sit here going, all video, but this actually seems to be a lot more difficult than I initially gave it credit for. Let's try and think. At least for our games we've got, which is a given. Something stupid in the car on the stage. We've got 2 things for FromSoft. Sonic movie is a given, but there's not going to be a game. Those 3 are definitely going to be there. I suppose next to Please Wrap It Up, we could actually contrast it. I think it's quite funny to have these 2 side by side. So let's do that. If they don't kick people off the stage, someone's gonna do it. So these 2 are gonna be a perfect contrast, so I think they'll go right next to each other, which is quite funny. So someone is definitely going to have a speech that's way too long if they aren't rushing people off the stage this year. Another one I think we can put on there is, let's say, 45 minutes of nothing. Interesting. Because as usual, the show is, I believe, 3 hours long. And usually you get a big stretch of nothing. So let's make it not free, because I could say half hour and that would probably be likely. Let's say 45 minutes of nothing interesting. I'll have to keep on top of checking that one as we go on. So I'll have to keep a timer in the background, but I think that'll be a good one. Is that too free? It's not. Okay. We need something. I feel like we need an image to break up that top row because we've just got too much going on there. Fuck it. Let's make the top one be the text one. So this is another given. I just need to reconfirm that this one isn't too free. Oh, fuck. Okay, right. Alright, that top one is just the text row. Okay, so let's just check. 4 games, 4 minutes, credits, and something stupid in that car on stage. So I think this one is almost free, but the FromSoft IP might break it up. I might need to move one, though. I'm gonna move this down, because I think this is a given. I'm gonna move that there. Okay, let's see. 2 more. I just need to think of 2 more. Let's do some dream picks, shall we? Do we need any more guaranteed ones? Because I know that it's already confirmed. It's pointless putting things that are confirmed on. There's going to be the new Tekken character at the Game Awards, so I'm not going to put that on there. Mai recently got a new trailer for Street Fighter, so we don't need to put her on there. Because I think that's either free or not going to happen, which is funny. That's a bit of a contrast, but I still don't think it's worth being on the list. One more text, 1 more image, or 2 more images. What can I think of? What would I like to see? What video games would I like to see? I mean, Extreme Dream Picks would be something new Pizza Tower related, but that's just obviously not going to happen. Especially not at the Game Awards, because they didn't even win a Game Award, because people are stupid. Okay, let's put a relatively free one on there again. We kind of want a good balance of things. Holy shit, Sam Lake, you're fucking huge! Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? This is the fucking highest resolution picture of Sam Lake on the fucking planet. Good lord, man. Okay, let's pop Sam Lake here. Because I would absolutely love something Remedy related, be it a new Alan Wake or who knows what. I mean, it's not going to be a new Alan Wake. It could be another DLC for Alan Wake. Hello, please, can you let me... Why are you not doing the thing that you're programmed to do? Okay, whatever. Okay, so we'll put Sam Lake on there, and then all we need is one more thing. One more thing. What else would I like to see? Do we put 2 Resident Evil things on there? Okay, I'll put another thing on there that I would like to see personally. Do I think it's likely? Absolutely not. But I will put it on here. Let's get Code Veronica remade. It's probably not going to happen. Again, I think it's virtually guaranteed that the Resident Evil appearance will be Resident Evil 9. But if we're really lucky, we'll get something Code Veronica related. So let's just quickly check and make sure there's no super free columns or rows. So that one's got some impossibilities. This one's got a pretty good chance, but I wouldn't say it's a given. This one's only got a chance. This one's only got a chance. This one's only got a chance. Again, that one's only got a chance. That one's only got a chance. Definitely. Yep. And yep. Okay, cool. So I think that is fairly balanced. There's no row or column that is overpowered versus the others. if I were to make a prediction on what the possible winner is, I would say we get a winner here. Or maybe a winner... Honestly, that's like pretty much the only guaranteed one. So we've made it quite hard to get bingo, but I think that makes it more interesting. So we'll leave it at that. I'll make sure to track 45-minute gaps of nothing or not when the Game Awards rolls around, and we'll see how well this bingo card did. Alright, see ya.